Hello and welcome to AJ Storytime channel for kids. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell so you receive the notifications of when I'm reading live. Today's Storytime theme is called Time for Bed. Please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. The first book we are reading is called I Am Golden by Eva Shen. We name you May, no May like the month, May, which means beautiful, like the country we live in now, Maywood, America. What do you see when you look in the mirror, May? Do you see beauty? We see eyes that point toward the sun, that give us the warmth and joy of 1,000 rays. When you smile, we see hair as inky black and smooth as a peaceful night sky. We see skin brushed with gold. We see the hopes and dreams of your ancestors when we look at you. We journey into the unknown to give you a new path to trailblaze. In this upside-down world, clever child, you have become our teacher and translator. Our words won't always be enough to comfort you, and we won't be able to be with you every step of the way. We know you feel alone sometimes. People tell you that you are different, and you cannot be one of them. But we promise there is power in being different. Are you ready, brave May, to hear about your secret power? You are never alone. You carry a golden flame inside you, and it's always with you. You are made of dragons, of phoenixes, of jay rabbits, and of monkey kings. You are the lotus flower unfurling, triumphant and bright in the darkest water. You are the first bamboo stalk piercing the soil that will overtake the sky. Your voice is the call of the magic, joyful and unapologetic. It is a strange world we live in. People will call you different with one breath and then say that we all look the same with the next angry breath. But they don't know that each of our golden flames flicker distinctly, that our stories are infinitely unique. We are artists, scientists, athletes. We are dancers, teachers, inventors. We are architects, actors, writers. You can hear all of our stories when we gather as a family. There will be celebrations. Oh, we love to celebrate. We plate upon plate of delicate deliciousness that will tickle all your senses. The hot pot and sizzle of garlic in a wok, the lacy curls of steam from freshly kneaded bao, the sesame balls that will leave your fingers sleek and sweet. We gather to hope, to dream, and to sing your praises, May, to send love to your Papa and Gungun, who are not in Maywood with us, to pay tribute to those we have loved and lost along the way, as oceans and walls and cultures separate us. Have we told you the word Manji? It means destiny. May, our destiny was you. Our main is to be the keeper of your flame, to guide you as the best we can. We see you, we see your golden heart. You are beauty, but so much more. You are strength, you are power. You, May, are golden. Say it with us, believe it. I am golden. Such a beautiful book, right guys? Look, May right here with her family. Such a beautiful family. I hope that you enjoyed this book. The story type theme for today is Time for Bed. I have another book for you. This one is called Where is My Teddy? Where is my teddy? Such a beautiful forest. Look at all those trees and the green trees. So beautiful. Where is my teddy? This is by Jess Alborough. Eddie's off to find his teddy. Eddie's teddy's name is Freddy. He lost him in the woods somewhere. It's dark and horrible in there. Help, say Eddie. I'm scared already. I want my bed. I want my teddy. He ticked-tocked on and on until something made him stop quiet still. Look out, he thought. There's something there. What's that? A giant teddy bear. Is it Freddy? Said Eddie. What a surprise. How did you get to be this size? You are too big to huddle and cuddle, he said, and I'll never fit both of us into my bed. Then out of the darkness, clearer and clearer, the sound of a sobbing came near and near. Soon the whole woods could hear the boys bawl. How did you get to be tiny and small? You are too small to huddle and cuddle, he says, and you only get lost in my giant-sized bed. It was a gigantic bear and a tiny teddy stomping toward the giant teddy and Eddie. My tag, gasped the bear. A bear screamed, Eddie! This little one right here is Eddie's bear, and this one is the bear. A boy yelled, the bear, my teddy! Cried Eddie. Then they ran and they ran through the dark woods back to their home as fast as they could. All the way back to their snuggly beds where they huddled and cuddled their own little teds. And the end. Oh, they both found their little teddies, right? One was too big and one was too tiny. I have another book for you. Remember, we are learning and reading books for bed, time for bed. This is the theme for today. The next book is called Llama Nighty Night by Anna Dewey. Dinner's over, tummy fat, llama, time for bed. Time to brush and fill the tub. Time to splish and splash and scrub. PJs on, then party time. Choose a book with silly rhymes. Snuggle in, turn out the light. And now it's time for the bed. Llama, nighty night. Oh, such a cute book, right guys? Llama, nighty night. I have one more book for you. Today, a storytime theme is time for bed. The next book is called How to Wash a Woolly Mammoth, and this is by Michelle Robinson. Did you ever try washing a mammoth? Nope. I think that's too big, right guys? Look how big it is. Does your woolly mama need a bath? You'll need to prepare. Woolly mammoths are quite big, and wool is notoriously tricky to clean. Don't worry, just follow this step-by-step guide. Step 1. Fill the bathtub. If your mama is thirsty, this may take a while. Step 2. Add bubble bath. Step 3. Add mamak. And there she's trying to put him in. When all else fails, there is always cake. Step 4. Start scrubbing. Don't forget to wash behind those ears. Step 5. Wash his big fat tummy. Careful, a mama's tummy is terrible tricky. Step 6. Open an umbrella and stand back. Step 7. Now, for the really hair bit, you are going to need some shampoo. Not too much. Be careful not to get any in the mama's eyes. Oh, soap just went into his eyes. You see this? And he started to run because you know what happened, right? Soap makes it itch. And look at this. Step 8. To get a wet woolly mama down from a tree, you need... What do you need? A very strong trampoline. Uh-oh, I think he just got dirty again, guys. And so did she, right? Step 9. Let him share a bath with you. Now they both taking a bath together. Step 10. Throw in the towel and snuggle. That's how you wash a woolly mama. Such a nice story, right, guys? I have another book for you. This one, it's called Thank You Octopus by Darren Farrell. Remember to subscribe to my channel before you leave today. And the story tip for today is time for bed. Thank you, Octopus. Bedtime ahoy! Ooh, pickles! But I made you a nice warm bath. Thank you, Octopus. Of egg salad. Gross! No, thank you, Octopus. Sorry, I'll dry you off. Thank you, Octopus. With my tuba. Whoa, no, thank you, Octopus. Here, I help you put your PJs on. Thank you, Octopus. On the Statue of Liberty, that is. Hey, no, thank you, Octopus. Now I'll brush your teeth. Thank you, Octopus. With paint brushes. Yuck! No, thank you, Octopus. Or how about I read your favorite books? Thank you, Octopus. In robot language. Blah, 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 blah. Better yet, we look tired. Let me rock you to sleep. Thank you, Octopus. Rock and roll to you to sleep. Good night, New York City. I even made sure there are no monsters under your bed. Thank you, Octopus. Yeah, I put them all in your closet. No, thank you, Octopus. I'm sorry. Oh, Octopus, let me give you a hug. Thank you, buddy. A bear hug. What? No, thank you, buddy. Good night, buddy. Good night, Octopus. Don't forget to say goodnight to the bear. Thank you, Octopus. And your dirty socks, Octopus, and the monster in your closet, Octopus. The end. Oh, they are such good friends, right? They trying to help each other, but it's hard. I have another book for you. It's called 20 Yams. Can you yam like this? Oh, are you feeling sleepy? Because the thing for today is time for bed. So I hope that when you are listening to the story, you are getting ready to go to sleep, right? 20 Yams, and this is by Lauren Castillo. The beach umbrella was flapping in the breeze. Flap, 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 flap. Not far from the waves, Lucy was digging a hole all by herself. It got so big that her dog could lie down in it. When he did, she covered him up. They laughed and laughed. Then he took her hand and they ran into the water. A big wave came in and he swung her into the sky. Lucy walked with Mom and Dad all the way to the end of the beach. On the way back, Lucy rolled and rolled down the soft, warm dunes. Even though she got dizzy and sandy, she didn't want to stop. Mom and Dad and Lucy stayed longer at the beach than they ever had before. Lucy yawned. Oh. Mom yawned. Oh. Dad yawned. Oh. Mom said, early bedtime. Outside Lucy's bedroom, the sun was sinking below the horizon. Strips of clouds were pink and red. Lucy put her pajamas on inside out, climbed into bed, and yawned a big yawn. Oh! Mom began to read her a story. Once upon a time, there lived a wonderful little boy named Fred. He was perfect in every way, or so his mother said. Lucy stretched and smiled. She gave a big, big, big yawn. Ah, and closed her eyes. Mom stopped reading. She was asleep. The moon shone through the window, a silver veil that fell across the floor. Everything looked mysterious, even Lucy's own hand on the bedspread. Suddenly, Lucy was wide awake. She looked around. Everyone in the picture seems to be watching. Her grandma, grandpa, Aunt Elizabeth, Mom, and Dad. Even Fred in the book that Mom had dropped on the floor. Lucy slipped out of bed and pattered to the door. Her dog was snoring in the living room. The house was very quiet. Lucy needed molasses, her bear. He was wedged beneath Horn the giraffe, Juno the horse, Matilda the alligator, Frank the kangaroo, and his baby Leonard. Swoosh! All the toys fell to the floor. Lucy started to carry molasses back to her bed, but the other toys were looking at her. Even Leonard, the baby kangaroo. They seemed lonely. What do you think she should do? So one by one, she brought them over to her bed and dropped them in a patch of moonlight. She spread her blanket over them and kissed them good night. Now they look sleepy and happy. Lucy lay down and snuggled in next to her friends, sat at a big happy sign and yawned. She saw Grandma yawn, she saw Grandpa yawn, she saw Aunt Elizabeth yawn, she saw Mom and Dad yawn, she saw Fred the boy in the book yawn, she saw the moon yawn. Lucy put her arms around Molasses. He seemed especially tired. Then she gave one last yawn and fell asleep. And she went to sleep. Such a nice story, right, guys? Oh my goodness. I have one more last book for you, and this is called No Sleep for the Sheep. Remember that the story time thing for today was time for bed. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave today. No Sleep for the Sheep. This is by Karen Billman. In the big red barn on the farm, in the big red barn on the farm, a sheep fell asleep in the big red barn, in the big red barn on the farm. Then there came a loud quack at the door, and the sheep couldn't sleep any more. Go to sleep, said the sheep to the dog at the door, and please don't quack any more. Quack, said the dog in the barn. Shh, not a peep. Go to sleep, said the sheep in the big red barn on the farm. Soon the dog and the sheep fell fast asleep in the big red barn on the farm. Then there came a loud baa at the door, and the sheep couldn't sleep any more. Go to sleep, said the sheep to the goat at the door, and please don't baa any more. Baa, said the goat in the barn. Shh, not a peep. Go to sleep, said the sheep in the big red barn on the farm. Soon the goat and the sheep fell fast asleep in the big red barn on the farm. Then there came a loud oink at the door, and the sheep couldn't sleep any more. Go to sleep, said the sheep to the pig at the door, and please don't oink anymore. Oink, said the pig in the barn. Shh, not a peep. Go to sleep, said the sheep in the big red barn on the farm. Soon the pig and the sheep fell fast asleep in the big red barn on the farm. Then there came a loud moo at the door, and the sheep couldn't sleep any more. Go to sleep, said the sheep to the cow at the door, and please don't moo anymore. Moo, said the cow in the barn. Shh, not a peep. Go to sleep, said the sheep in the big red barn on the farm. Soon the cow and the sheep fell fast asleep in the big red barn on the farm. And what you think happened, guys? Then there came a loud neigh at the door, and the sheep couldn't sleep anymore. Go to sleep, said the sheep to the horse at the door, and please don't neigh anymore. Nay, said the horse in the barn. Shh, not a peep. Go to sleep, said the sheep in the big red barn on the farm. Soon the horse and the sheep fell fast asleep in the big red barn on the farm. In a deep, deep sleep in the big red barn, on the farm. Then Cock-a-doodle-doo! Wake up, all of you. Hey, sheep, that means you're rude. But the sheep slept right on through the nights and the nays and the moons and the cock-a-doodle-doos in the big red barn on the farm. The end. If you enjoyed the story time for today, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell. Remember that today story time thing was time for bed. Subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.